Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Soulight Hypnotherapy. My name is Kirsten. I have another Trump-related reading for you guys today. This is actually a little late. I laid these cards on Monday. It's Thursday now. No, I laid them on Tuesday. It's Thursday now. Just got busy and I couldn't finish the reading, but I want to get this up. It's timely as I feel something's about to go down with Roger Stone today. And I'm hoping that I can get this up before it happens, because I do see it in the cards. But everything happens for a reason, and delays happen for a reason as well, so that's fine. The premise of this reading is what's around Trump's presidency that, my guides want me to be able to, share and convey with you. And my guide is God, that's who I'm asking for information from. Between on the day that this was laid, the 20th through the 28th of February, so between the 20th and the end of this month. So some of this stuff may have already taken place because today is the 21st. But that being said, let's go ahead and get started with the reading. Before we do, hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Help me to reach 10,000 subscribers or more. Please spread, if you like my channel, please share it with your friends, and share it with your Facebook friends, and help me to expand in the YouTube streets. I'd really appreciate your help. And thank you to everyone who has joined me on Patreon, supporting the channel. You've kept it alive, and you're keeping it alive, so thank you so much for your continued support. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, there's a donate button on the home page. And please, I welcome all your feedback. I enjoy reading your comments. Please keep them coming. All right, let's begin. So we've got the 12 Chairs Tarot. We've got Sibilla and Divina, Lavera Sibilla. The Strength, the Ace of Swords, the Emperor, High Priestess, Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups, Two of Cups, Nine of Wands. I'm seeing in the Strength card here, this could be Roger Stone. You guys know that I read in layers, so each section will have several players. I will do my best to keep the story straight for you. But remember that this is energy, and energy shared. So I may predict the energy going to someone else when it actually applies to a totally different person. The energy will definitely make itself known. So all readings on YouTube are very accurate, not just mine. If you listen for the energy, you'll find that all readings are extremely accurate. All right, so that's where the real story is. And the rest is just predicting who that energy applies to. But that being said, let's go. Strength. In this card, in this deck, this is making me think of Roger Stone and his asinine move to place a target on his female judge. Looking at this card, I feel like someone has run out of patience, and with another who's out of control. So they've got to get them under control. They need to be shown who's boss up in here, and they need to silence the beast. And maybe they've pushed someone to their limit, or someone feels they're in a corner. Remember, this is layered energy and can apply to several different people, having these feelings, sharing this energy in their own specific way. This card is about taming the beast. Who is the beast? That is the question. And on another layer, someone is being very brave and strong, conquering their fears, being very strong in spite of death threats, in spite of being bullied. Strength is a bully card. And they're going to be brave and tell some secrets here with the High Priestess. At the same time, they're going to keep some things veiled and withheld. So I think this is Cohen and his testimony, which I think is going to be done behind closed doors. I don't think it's going to be public. His back is to the wall. He's out of time anyway. And there may be, excuse me, there's a lot of dust in the air, or pollen in the air right now. There may be someone about to get arrested or put in jail This could be Cohen, but it could also be someone else. It could be Stone or even someone else. Remember, some of this energy has already happened. And because I am recording this now, and I can apply that energy now to right sources, I could definitely see this playing out on other levels besides Cohen and Stone. For instance, the man who, the assassin in waiting in Maryland, the guy on the steroids, the strength card, who was planning to kill members of the Democratic Party and other law givers and press people and other things I'm seeing too. All right, so maybe I would not have called that out had I read this 2 days ago. I feel like I'm kind of channeling, guys, so I feel like I'm hesitating while I'm talking. So please excuse me and just, continue to listen. All right. So where was I? I feel like this could be Cohen or Stone. Someone is about to get arrested, but it could be someone else, the person I just mentioned, or even someone else. This person needs to call on their inner strength now. They're calling on their inner strength now. They may be calling their big boss to the table, or their lawyer. But they must call on their inner strength to talk, to communicate about the big boss, which could be their leader, their ideology, or the president. They've got to call on their inner strength to talk about the big boss. The big boss so on another layer, this could be to talk about Barr, or to talk to Barr. Or we could be dealing with Barr here. I'm sorry. How much of this truth can this person hold back? How much of the truth can they tell, and how much of the truth can they keep hidden without telling a lie and without breaking the rules? Inconstancy is telling me that on all of these layers, and with all of these men, and possibly even the female judge, this person has been made to feel intimidated and is very worried now about expressing their truth and their true feelings, or who their director was, who their boss was, okay? Who's their big boss. Okay? And they may be worried or intimidated about how others will express their true feelings, possibly even with violent outcomes. If others express their true feelings, as a result. So a woman and several men are feeling this way, or sharing this energy, and someone is being warned. Someone is being warned to keep their mouth shut, subtly and directly. One is a threat, the subtle one is a threat, and the direct one is a legal order. Perhaps I feel this is saying that Stone is going to get a gag order today. He will get a gag order placed on him. Someone has proven unreliable and is forced to comply with a stronger will, with a legal or federal will or federal laws, a federal judge or federal judgment or decision, okay? Someone is recalling their experience. They perhaps have written a book, and now they are being bullied and harassed because of it. So this could be Cohen, this could be McCabe. And by taking this stance, saying what needs to be said, telling their truth, their situation is about to be transformed in a major way. So that's kind of veiled messaging there. High Priestess is here. It will reveal itself in time, what I just said. I feel that they, whoever this is, Cohen, McCabe, Stone, even Barr, and the judge, there's intimidation about expressing their feelings, retaliation for expressing their feelings or their truth. You follow? They all have that same energy that they're sharing. They all have that same dilemma in their life. And through expressing their truth, their freedom is going to be transformed into something else. Okay? So let's go to the Ace of Swords here. I'm not going to pick this one up. I mean, you can see it pretty clearly. It's a razor with blood on it in this deck. The Ace of Swords talks about communication, new beginnings. Could be a new lawsuit, a new judge, new decision, someone's willpower. Next to these cards could be talking about a federal will or federal power or federal law, federal judge, the way someone sees it, their perspective. They have an insider's view, a strong mind, a strong will, and to enforce the law or to enforce this power, oversight, and overcoming a decision. Okay? So all these things, let me try and sort it out. It's, first off, let's say I feel like this judge, the way she sees it, the way she sees the situation, she's exploring her options and deciding what to do about Stone. And on another level, I feel like with the Seven of Cups below it, that this is this is truth. The Ace of Swords is truth. The Seven of Cups is not. This is reality, and this is not reality, right? So this is truth, as you understand it, and this is envisioned truth or made up truth, or this is some bullshit. This is my Seven of Cups cards. It's some bullshit. It's about blurring the truth. It's about obscuring the truth. And I feel like all parties mentioned here in some way are doing that, or they're not revealing the whole truth. They may be keeping some truth concealed in the coming days, right? Um, I'm also feeling like this could be a deciding vote, a decided choice, a deciding vote between the parties, an agreement and a deciding vote. But someone may veto or overcome that vote. And multiple lawsuits filed, possibly a new investigation, a new insight, new information, maybe in regards to collusion, right? With this reconciliation card next to the man of law. There may be, this might be the Mueller report. Usually the center card is the most confusing because it shares both sides on you know, past and going into the future, present and future. So it's got a lot of information packed into this area. So that's why I'm saying so many things. It's not that I'm just trying to hit something. It's because I feel it all applies. But let's look at the clarifiers, okay? Okay, I'm sorry. Let's look at the clarifiers. Let's look at the first one. It's got two clarifiers. It's got the gamblers and it's got reconciliation. So with the gamblers here, someone is playing some kind of evil game. Someone is playing some kind of evil game. They think it's cute, but it's not cute. They think they're being slippery and sly, like the snake here. But it's not funny. This is serious and someone could get killed. This is a risky move that this person took. And I feel like this is applying to all the men here, especially Trump and Stone. But again, to all people that I've mentioned, I feel like there is a sharing of subtle, secret messages between these people. They're sending each other messages. They're sending subtle messages. Okay, and even though I'm not seeing a card that really makes me think of that makes me feel like online, but I do see invisible energy, invisible communication, connections, and people with false realities, okay? False realities. So I want to say there's also subtle messages going to people who believe, who want to believe what they want to believe. All right. I hope I'm making sense, guys. I feel like I'm just like in this, it might be this music I'm listening to, because I feel like I'm trancing a little. But let's go back to the gambler. Someone's playing some sort of evil game, and it's not cute. They think they're slippery. They think they're sly. This could get somebody killed. It's a risky move. And again, I feel like it applies to all the people I've mentioned, and they're sending secret, subtle messages to one another. Somebody has a deal or an agreement, and they're sending each other coded messages. And these coded messages are received and exchanged. At the same time, someone is having some fun here, enjoying themselves, dealing with Trump or for Trump, taking pleasure in it. And Trump is having a gay old time. A gay old time. Huh. Supporting the gays. I guess maybe Trump is trying to win gay people's support. which is making me think kind of two things. I mean, first, this makes me think of Lindsey Graham. I'm sorry. I think he might be a closeted gay, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, but if you're going to be against something, I mean, I just feel like he should be truthful about who he is, what his identity is. Someone's definitely got a concealed identity here. But anyway, that makes me think of Lindsey Graham on one level, and on another level, I'm thinking of the whole Jussie Smollett, because I feel like a gay person feels distressed and worried and tension, and they feel bullied, and they feel harassed, and they may be arrested. On all these levels, I feel like a gay person is having this experience. So let's talk about politics here, because I was just seeing the Jussie Smollett a little bit there. I feel like for politics, this could be Lindsey Graham. I feel like Trump is celebrating Graham's support that he's giving Trump. But I feel like this could be causing Graham to have some tension in his stomach. Perhaps he feels forced to do this, or put in a corner. Bullied, pushed, or harassed. But I feel like this energy is saying that this gay person, whoever it is having some regrets, and they feel bullied or harassed. Now, this could also be, again, shared energy with Cohen, Stone, and even the judge. Feeling that bully, feeling that harassment, feeling threatened, right? And having to stand up and be strong and be courageous in the face of that. All right. There might be another raid with the Strength card, but or this could have happened in the past. And there might have been a tip-off to the raid. Someone got some guidance from another who had a different perspective. This would have been a third-party player who has insider perspective, insider knowledge. Okay? On another layer, I'm seeing that this could also be the Chinese president, and his recommending Trump for that Pulitzer Peace Prize or some kind of prize. I guess this might be his team's way of trying to improve Trump's image. That might be a strategy that they're trying to go forward with to improve Trump's image. When I clarify the Ace of Swords with the reconciliation, we had a deal. Someone is saying we have a deal, and someone is keeping their agreement. Two men have an agreement. On this layer and on another layer, two parties have come to an understanding, have made a legal decision. Next to the man of law, I think that Cohen is going to get some leniency for his testimony. I feel like Cohen had a lot of indecision right, in the past, or he has a lot of indecision now. It's really like causing him a lot of worried feelings and sick to his stomach. But I feel like he's going to tell the truth. I feel like he's going to carry out his mission, and he's going to tell the truth. I feel like as a result of that, he's going to get some leniency from his sentence. Still, I see him being welcomed into the prison system in the near future. There's some new insight that both parties were aware or allowed the dig or the probe into Trump as a foreign, possible foreign agent. There's new insight and investigation into the who knew what, people want answers. Who knew what? Who was okay with that? More like identifying who those people were, who knew, and who were okay with it. Because this man has an enemies list, and he wants to know who. This man is angered, and he's hiding and plotting to undermine the individuals that he views as his enemies. This is a Russian hack job. This is a hack job. This is a mob hit. This is I want to say witch hunt. I guess we do have witch here. The high priestess could be a witch. This is a witch hunt. Remember, it's all shared energy, so all these people are experiencing this on some level. Let's go up to the Emperor. In this deck, this always looks like a mob boss to me. Let me just pick up my board. This looks like a mob boss to me. But the Emperor can represent the law, federal system. In this case, it's next to this house, which can be a prison. Also, our bodies of law, big institutions, even big banks, and law enforcement. It's next to the man of law, so that's why I'm seeing these correlations, right, and why I'm calling them out to you. Hopefully you can see the cards. Okay. I'll just have to hold it up. Sorry. Whatever this situation is, it involves federal law. It involves a big boss. And I think that this could be Mueller finally. But I also feel like we're talking about Mueller's boss here, his big boss, which is Barr. So I feel like with that being said, Rosenstein is probably out by the end of February, since this is between now and the end of the month. Because this big boss just started with the Bambino. He just started his job as the new boss. This could also be the law and the order that we've all been waiting for. This could be Mueller finally coming out with his truth or his report, which I'm going to look into today. I'm going to look into that subject. So stay tuned. Make sure you hit your notification bell so you can find out what the reading reveals about Mueller's report. Alright, and that'll either go up today or tomorrow. So hit your notification bell. I also feel like there could be rulings within the next week or two about some eminent domain rulings or federal rulings, federal judgment. New insider information about eminent domain that's going to go in favor of the property owners, right? also feel like with man of the law here, someone is going to be arrested because it's confirmed in the strength card. Someone is going to be arrested because this is someone who reads you your rights. They're going to be submitted into prison. So I feel like Stone, I think Stone could have got an ankle bracelet, but I think he's actually going to get put into prison. Or put into holding custody. Because this is someone who's in protective custody. Someone is submitted into prison or put into protective custody. That could be Stone, that could be Cohen down the road. You know, we're going into the further future now. Someone is also protecting the big boss's child or children or a couple. With this Two of Cups here. Someone is protecting the big boss's child or a couple. And that could be Barr, because this is Mueller's big boss. Okay, because the Emperor, he provides legal protection and comfort. He provides protection and comfort to those in his domain. I see him providing protection and comfort to the child, to the strategy, to the counsel, to the couple. So Barr is trying to straddle all sides, I feel. I feel like he's doing what he can within the law, not to break the law, but at the same time, what he can to protect the big boss's child or this couple, Ivanka and Jared. So I do feel like Barr has that strategy. He's going to do what he can to obscure or to keep concealed some truths. So, and I think I said that in a previous reading, probably labeled Barr in some way. I know that I asked that question. Will Barr reveal the Mueller report? He's not going to reveal everything. Some of it will get out, but some of it is going to be concealed. But I'll probably do a specific reading just on that subject in the future. Especially if Mueller's report comes out soon. But that's the next reading. We're gonna have to look into Mueller's report. Is it coming out soon, and what's it gonna reveal? All right. Maybe there'll be a combined reading. So I feel like this is the laws, the rules, the structure, and his strategy is to stay. He has respect for Mueller, but he also wants to protect the president and his children. That's his strategy. This has also been my Steve Bannon card in the past. And since this is a strategist, a strategy, it's also shared energy. Perhaps all of these people here mentioned. It's also been my Hannity and my Putin card in the past as well. So I can't rule them out. There's some sort of strategy. They're all anticipating, trying to anticipate the next move. I feel the next move is there's going to be a federal move on the child and or on the Ivanka and Jared very soon. So that's the first part of this reading. I haven't done the second part. If you'd like to hear the second part, please join me on Patreon. It's only $5 a month, and your support is very much appreciated. If you don't want to make that sort of commitment to the channel, but you still would like to show your appreciation, there's a donate button on the homepage, and anyone donating $5 or more today I will send you, as a thank you for your donation, the link to the second part of this video. Thanks for tuning in.